We understand that your husband might not have had the most enlightened views about zombies.
Who needs enlightenment, am I right?
You're not in Seattle anymore. This is new Seattle.
It's lucky for us they did wall the city. If all you innocent humans left, they'd drop an atom bomb right on Pioneer Square.
Our goal here is to prevent the formation of zombie street gangs.
We're Zombie Town. Packaging human brains by day, cleaning them out of the grinders by night. You'd probably enjoy licking the brain bowls clean.
Of course, I'm fine.
This new world's gonna take some getting used to.
Are you a zombie or zombie lover?
Someone is selling brains on the black market.
That is not an easy thing to see.
It's about to get real.
iZombie season premiere Monday, February 26th on the CW.
Cliff, Clive, to what do we owe the pleasure?
Hey, Donnie, what's that on your shirt?
What? Oh, what, are you on third grader brain?
Welcome to season 4.
We have a ridiculous crime to solve.
A word of warning, if any show out there is telling you that season 4 is their best season, they're lying to you. Except us.
If you believe it, the audience believes it.
We're gonna give you little teasers every week, and guess what? It's not gonna be just us.
Not
We've got
us.
a slew of stars.
Everyone.
The actor who plays Clive, Malcolm Goodwin, will be there. The actor who plays Ravi, unavailable because he's difficult. Kidding, Raoul will be there.
I'm in harmony with nature and I'm never going back. Anyone else like tea?
Fergie, Will Ferrell, ex-President Barack Obama. That's just the tip of the iceberg.
It's an honor to just be nominated.
Tune in.
I wouldn't miss it.
Message received.
This new world's gonna take some getting used to.
Why bother? Someone's probably going to nuke us any day now.
Hey! Are you ready for some zombies?
I'm ready.
All right. This is the exciting season 4 premiere.
Oh my God.
We're going to see what life is now like in the zombie-occupied New Seattle.
They gotta hand it to the red, white, and blue. One day they decide to wall off the city, and 72 hours later, we're living in Baghdad.
Inside the walled city of Seattle, Fillmore Graves is working hard to keep the peace, and Major is out there on the front lines.
There's a problem in this city, you must have noticed. Young zombies. They're homeless because their parents kicked them out. Starting to roam around in packs. Packs become gangs.
Chase Graves asks Major to do something important to help troubled zombie youth who are living on the streets, but it's possible Chase Graves' motives are not that altruistic.
What's he got that I don't got, Dad? Oh, that's right. An army.
And let's not forget that at the end of last season, Angus was still down somewhere in a well. Blaine was still feeding him bits of brain. But it would not be a story if we just left Angus down in the bottom of the well, so he manages to somehow get out this year.
I believe I've arrived at a cause of death. Ground up in a giant mixing bowl. No, wait a minute. Let me recheck my work. Yeah, ground to death in a mixing bowl.
Of course, there are still plenty of crimes to solve and brains to eat.
This week, Liv eats the brain of a Seattle Seahawks fan in order to solve his murder.
Russell Wilson, I would have your babies.
It's important you don't mention Super Bowl 49 around Liv after she eats that brain.
Liv, remain calm.
I believe I've arrived at a cause of death. Ground up in a giant mixing bowl. No, wait a minute. Let me recheck my work. Yeah, ground to death in a mixing bowl.
Miss Perales, how long have you been working across from Mr. X?
Ever since the plant opened. Right after the world got turned upside down. So what's that, 3 months?
Nearly 4. You know anyone who might have wanted to kill him?
Well, he wasn't real keen on zombies.
Any particular reason?
The thing you gotta know is that he's the biggest Seahawks fan you've ever met.
I've met a lot of crazy Seahawk fans. Didn't mean they hated zombies.
Yeah, but before everyone got turned into zombies, Clint had his dream job at CenturyLink Field. And then boom, we're Zombie Town. After that, instead of a job he loved, he's packaging human brains by day, cleaning them out of the grinders by night. He's always complaining about zombies. Sometimes a little too loud. I mean, Fillmore Graves guys here aren't the warmest dudes. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I didn't mean like warmest. I just meant like.
No, of course, I'm fine.
I just meant they're not friendly.
This new world's gonna take some getting used to.
Why bother? Someone's probably going to nuke us any day now.
iZombie. Season premiere Monday at 9/8 Central on the CW.
Violators will be shot. For your safety, vacate this zone at once.
They gotta hand it to the red, white, and blue. One day they decide to wall off the city, and 72 hours later, we're living in Baghdad.
No one goes over tonight, Dugan.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's see what I got for you this time. Two of your officers enjoy playing high-stakes poker. Crosland and Carney are their names. And they are in deep to a bookie they call the Barber.
Sinclair, look alive. What else?
Well, word is that watered-down brain tubes are being sold for $40 a pop in the back alleys of Seattle because you've got a leak in your food chain. Someone's getting rich.
Commander! It's here. Excellent. What else?
All right, here's a riddle for you. I own a cemetery, and one of my backhoes goes down, and I'm finding it very difficult to rent digging equipment. Why do you think that is? Where might one want to dig to?
All right, you can stay open another week.
iZombie. Season premiere Monday at 9/8 Central on the CW.